down the rabbit's hole and landed in the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Find your invitation to begin your adventure. You have 45 minutes before the Queen takes your head. You ready, guys?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so
Start looking for shit.
yeah, we're looking for an invitation.
No. Got one. Okay. I got a piece. Here's a piece. Oh,
Okay.
We're good at it.
Okay, guys, what do you think this means?
They're
What does this
the
mean?
number P8, F9, G5, C2. The coordinates to something, so we have to find something that goes with it. You sure?
Time's up, guys.
Oh,
Really already?
What do you think you could have done differently?
Well, there was a lack of communication, that's for sure.
We could have looked for the little details throughout the thing.
I think we should have delegated the role, so someone should have been in charge of certain things that we all had something to do.
And we were shutting down ideas too quickly, so no ideas insignificant.
My true color is orange. One of the strengths that I had during our escape room activity was that I took charge of the group. Some positives about being true color orange is that I'm a multitasker, I'm flexible, and I'm independent. Some negatives are that I need to have hands-on activities and I get bored very easily. A weakness that will affect the group is that I get bored easily, so if there's a lack of games or something in the activity, I get bored and it's hard for me to keep focus. A strength that I have that will affect the group is I'm good at multitasking, so I'm able to do more than one responsibility at a time and do it effectively. A behavior that the team needs to watch for is the pace I do work at. I have a burst of energy where I get a lot of work done, but then I also have a time where I do nothing, and it's hard for me to get that burst of energy back.
My true color is blue. When we were in our team building activity, I think that one of my skills that helped the group was my communication skills. Some of my other positive traits are I'm very cooperative as well as creative and helpful. Some of the negatives about me are I'd like to be included, like to be heard, and need to be accepted at all times. A weakness that I think will affect my team during this work term is that my voice always needs to be heard. A strength that can help my team during this work term is my creativity and communication. A behavior that my team has to monitor is my emotions. When my voice isn't heard, I'm not accepted and I'm not included.
So my true color is gold. Some positive traits that I have are that I'm dependable, cooperative, and reliable. Some negative traits that I have is I can have anxiety and I can be too critical of others. During our team activity, I thought I was also cooperative, which is another positive trait that I have. One of the weaknesses that I had was I didn't think we had enough time, so we were kind of rushing. As far as for the team, again, my dependability will help. The weakness I have for this team is that I might be too critical of our work. A behavior that the team can watch out for is that when we're doing writing assignments, I like it to be cohesive instead of piecing everybody else's work together afterwards.
Alright, so my true color is orange, which in short means I'm active, I'll take charge, I'm also very competitive, and I'm good at negotiating. Some negatives of being orange is that I get bored very easily and I struggle with taking criticism. During our team building exercise, my true color helped me by being competitive and wanting to get out of the building before the timer ran out, and it made me a very efficient worker. One of the weaknesses of being orange during the activity was I was very disruptive and I was getting impatient. So being that I'm orange, one of the behaviors that my team has to look out for is when I get too competitive, I can get really angry, and they're going to have to watch out for that because that's not going to make me a good worker.